tired of sitting in traffic every day? How does Lexington, South Carolina measure up regarding your daily commute? Stick around because we're deep diving into what you can expect when driving around Lexington. I'm Jill Hydrick, your friend and expert in real estate here in the Midlands of South Carolina. Our mission with this channel is to be your #1 resource for everything you need to know about relocating to the Columbia Midlands area. If you find this interesting, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you spend time in Lexington, you know that traffic can be challenging, especially during rush hour. The town has experienced rapid growth over the past decade, and with that comes increased traffic on major roads like US 378, I-20, and I-26. Whether heading to work, dropping the kids off at school, or running errands, it's common to encounter slow-moving traffic, particularly in the mornings and late afternoons. Intersections along US 378, like the one at Interstate 20, are known for bottlenecks, and the congestion on Interstate 26 during peak times can be frustrating for commuters. Let's start with the major roads you'll likely find yourself on. US 1, also known as Augusta Road, and US 378, which becomes Sunset Boulevard, are two primary arteries running through Lexington. These roads connect you directly to Columbia and the surrounding areas. If you're commuting to downtown Columbia, expect about a 20 to 30 minute drive via Interstate 26 or Interstate 20 during peak hours. Both highways are vital for getting around, but you can experience significant congestion, especially during morning and evening rush hours. Peak traffic times in Lexington generally occur between 7 to 9 a.m. and 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. During these periods, you might encounter slowdowns on Interstate 20 and Interstate 26, especially near the interchanges and exits leading into Lexington. US 378 is another area prone to congestion, especially around the intersection with Interstate 20 and near popular shopping centers like the Lexington Pavilion. Planning your trips outside of these times can help you avoid the worst traffic. One thing to keep in mind is school traffic. Lexington has a number of highly rated schools, and with that comes a noticeable increase in traffic during drop-off and pickup times, from around 7:15 to about 8:15 a.m. and again from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. You'll see heavier traffic near schools like Lexington High School, River Bluff High, and the various middle and elementary schools. If you don't have school-aged kids, try to avoid these areas during these times to save yourself some time. Now let's talk about industrial complexes. People often ask, if I'm not working in downtown Columbia, where are the jobs? Well, there's been significant development in the region. Lexington County built an industrial complex towards the Batesburg-Leesville area along Highway 1, which was widened to accommodate future growth. However, this area could be more developed, and most industrial parks are concentrated along the I-20 corridor. This is where major employers like Michelin produce tires you often see being transported down the road. US Foods, FedEx, and Bentley pontoon boats also have operations here. Cerenics, a leading strength training equipment manufacturer, is another critical player in this industrial zone. There's even a brand new FedEx facility contributing to job growth in the area. However, this industrial hub does add traffic congestion, particularly at Longs Pond Road. When shifts end and workers try to exit onto this 2-lane road, it can lead to significant delays. Trucks are coming in and cars are trying to leave. It creates a bottleneck situation that many commuters, they're familiar with. Lexington is actively addressing its traffic challenges through several key infrastructure projects, many of which are slated for completion between 2025 and 2030. These projects bring hope for a smoother commute. One of the significant efforts is the widening of Interstate 20 and Interstate 26, with the I-20 project expected to be completed by 2027, aiming to expand the highway from 4 to 6 lanes to ease congestion during peak hours. Similarly, the Interstate 26 widening, critical connecting Lexington with Columbia, is set for completion by 2028. On 378 Sunset Boulevard, intersection upgrades and additional turn lanes are in progress, with many of these developments expected to be finalized by 2026. This will significantly improve traffic flow, especially at the US 378 and Interstate 20 interchange, where congestion is most severe. North Lake Drive, South Carolina 6, and Corley Mill Road also undergo expansion and signal improvements. The North Lake Drive project, intended to widen the road to 4 lanes in key sections, is targeted for completion by 2029, while the improvements on Corley Mill Road, including traffic signal upgrades, are expected to be finished by 2025. Lexington is also investing in innovative traffic technology with adaptive traffic signals installed at major intersections by 2026. This system will use real-time data to optimize traffic flow, reducing delays throughout the town. Long-term plans include creating a bypass and connector roads, with the Lexington bypass expected to be completed around 2030. These new routes will help divert traffic from its town center, easing congestion on major roads like US 1 and US 378. Public transportation enhancements are also being discussed, with potential bus route expansions planned for the late 2020s. Furthermore, the town is exploring expanding bike lanes and pedestrian paths to provide alternative transportation options, with initial projects anticipated by 2027. As Lexington continues to grow, these initiatives are designed to create a more efficient and safer road network, addressing both current traffic concerns and future demands. It's always a good idea to check local news sources or traffic apps for updates on roadwork, especially if you have a tight schedule. Here are a few tips to make your drive a little smoother. Plan ahead. Use traffic apps like Waze or Google Maps to check real-time traffic conditions before you leave. Alternative routes. Familiarize yourself with back roads like Old Cherokee Road and Pisgah Church Road, which can sometimes help you avoid the heaviest traffic. Stay informed. Follow local news stations or use apps like Twitter for updates on accidents or road closures. Understanding the current traffic situation in Lexington and the upcoming improvements can help you make informed decisions about where you want to live and how you're going to navigate your daily commute. Whether moving to Lexington for the first time or considering a new home, staying informed about traffic and commute times is vital to a smooth transition. If you found this video helpful, remember to hit the like button and subscribe for more insights on living in the Columbia Midlands area. I'll see you next week.